Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got two running backs who are hoping for plenty of running lanes on the field today. It's Miller's Texans going up against Leonard Fournette's Jaguars. With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Field here in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Set to go from Everbank Field as Jason Myers boots it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They're led out by their 6'4" quarterback, the former Pitt Panther, Tom Savage.
And Tom Savage is one of those guys that when you look at him, you see the potential that's there. You get a chance to watch him practice and see him throw the football. But he hasn't had many chances to play in games, and you just wonder if given a full shot, what exactly would it look like?
On 1st and 10, Savage. And his first look is incomplete. And let's take a look at the Texans offense.
When you think of the Texans, you think this is a team that likes to throw the football. In 2016, though, they weren't very good at it. 29th overall in passing, but they were 8th in rushing. So let's see if they lean on the running game to start this contest. And they're hoping to get more consistency throwing the ball downfield.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. And time to take a look at the Jaguar defense.
I'm pretty confident that at this stage of his career, Telvin Smith is very happy to not hear that he looks like he should be playing safety. When he came out of college, he was an undersized linebacker that many thought might actually swing to the defensive backfield, but he stayed at linebacker and has been a very productive player for Jacksonville. Led the team with 98 tackles in 2016.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Savage from the shotgun snap. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Dante Fowler in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Here now, Shane Leckler, 41-year-old punter, to kick it away. Marquise Lee deep to return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by their 6'3" quarterback, the former Wolverine at Michigan. It's Chad Henne.
Yeah, he's had shots at starting in both Miami and Jacksonville. Neither has worked out over a long period of time, but he knows the game, understands what he has to do in the offense, and now he's trying to put it all together as a starter again.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. So we've reached the end of a fairly even first quarter of play. 0-0 our score. More from Jacksonville after this.
The NFL on EA Sports is presented by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. They're up against a 3rd and 2 to start things out. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. So on 4th down, here's Brad Nortman on to punt it away. Back deep for the Texans, Will Fuller. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Shift to the defense of the Jaguars now. They have a little something to build off of from last time with a 3-and-out.
And what they have to build off of, great confidence right now. Being able to stuff someone on a 3-and-out, you feel like you're in control now. You're doing the dictating. They want to see if that can continue as this game progresses.
Will it continue? We'll see. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Here we go now.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
On the right side, this is Miller. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Down now following the completed pass. Savage. And finding Fedorowicz. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the gun, here's Savage. And it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target. That'll bring up second down. Second down following the incompletion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. The first down throw coming. Savage throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Second and 10, going with Savage again. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. On first down, Savage. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Dante Fowler in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. The final shot before break for Savage. He's got Fuller. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. Defense has been the name of the game. It's not often you see a matchup where both sides can't find a way to get on the scoreboard. We'll have to see if the offense picks up in the second half. All right, let's do it. Here's a look at the first half highlights. Texans on their opening drive. Fowler is going to push his way to the QB here. This goes for a loss of 9. Texans have the football midway through the second. Completion will be made here to a wide open man. And he won't be brought down until he makes it to their own 22-yard line. Texans have it later on the drive. Miller's wide open, able to make the grab. And he'll eventually be brought down, but not before getting to the 47-yard line. Continuing on the drive, Fowler Jr. is going to push his way to the QB here. This ends up as a loss of 9. So that'll do it from here in Orlando. No points in this one yet, but we'll hand it back over to a man who's always on point. That's Brandon Gott.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Let's go now. White 18. White 18.
Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And Leonard Fournette impressing there with that run. It's hard to believe that no Jacksonville Jaguar has broken 1,000 yards since Maurice Jones-Drew in 2011. I think Leonard Fournette could be that guy.
Even with the ankle injury last year at LSU, still averaged 6.5 yards per carry.
And absolutely intimidated opposing defenses. A lot of guys simply didn't want to tackle him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
But there's a reason he was the first running back taken. You saw the ability there, the ability to be physical and get downhill. And how about him breaking off a nice gain there?
There's some Adrian Peterson comparisons out there now. That's high praise. Do you think that they're warranted?
Running style, very similar.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Fournette on the counter. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says try something different, try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville as we're about ready to rock and roll for the fourth and final quarter. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Here we go. Right 18.
Here's Bohannon, the fullback. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. He needed a yard, that's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
But he picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Right 18. Right 18.
On the run, it's Fournette. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Loses yardage back at the 42. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Rivera. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Set. Right 20. Right 20.
They'll run with Fournette. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. Fresh set of downs here.
Right 18. Right 18.
They keep it with Fournette on 1st down. And now running right through it. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Fournette, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
Let's go now. Right 20. Right 20. Go.
On 3rd down, Yeldon. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on 4th down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
So on now comes the kicker. It's Jason Myers. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot, and the Jaguars have won the game. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0, zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.